My freshman year at IUPUI, I felt that I had to immediately find my group of people. Well, it didn't take long for me to meet this guy and we started talking. One day he invited me over. He said, "You should come over sometime. We can hang out, watch a movie, do whatever." I, flattered and desperate for friends, agreed. So I met him at his dorm and he welcomed me, told me to make myself at home. I set my things down, took my shoes off, and then I noticed that he was turning on some music. That in itself wasn't unusual, but he was turning it up louder and louder. "What are you doing?" I asked. He looked over at me, set the remote down, walked closer, and said, "I don't want anyone to hear." This is my first year at IUPUI, and I'm already a survivor of sexual assault and rape. In my research, I have found that I am not the exception, but the norm. The National Institute of Justice noted that instances of sexual assault on college campuses continue to make national headline. A 15-year study done across the United States between 2001 and 2016 reveals that although prevalence rates may vary among colleges, a substantial number of students of every gender and identity are sexually assaulted or raped every year. IUPUI is no exception, as Indiana University's Office of Institutional Equity has made clear. Today, I want to talk to you about the problem of sexual assault and rape right here at IUPUI. But I have a proposal that could drastically improve campus safety. And I have an action plan for you, the audience, that you can partake in right now. Our campus needs to drastically improve its safety. Dr. Bomer, a lawyer and sociologist, reveals that 1/4 of all college women and 1/16 of all college men will experience some form of sexual assault by the time they graduate. The Student Sexual Misconduct Report from Indiana University reveals that within the 2019 to 2020 school year alone, 94 reports of sexual misconduct were made. 94. And those are just the ones that were reported. This year isn't yet over, so we don't have a full report. But how many of you know of someone that has been violated sexually during this period of their life? I have a simple proposal that could drastically improve campus safety. I am asking for my school to, 1, install cameras in all public areas, and 2, create an improved alert system that will immediately notify all students that a sexual assault has taken place, where it occurred, and when. September 16th made the headlines because a rape was reported in University Tower. This seemed to be the last straw for many, as protests were held that made headlines. Noah Thomas and Kaylee Hayes, students here at IUPUI, organized some of these protests, and they were interviewed by WRTV Indianapolis. "Cameras need to be put in stairwells, our elevators, and our hallways," Thomas said. Hayes added, "There are so many girls that don't take the elevators at night. They don't take stairwells. Even the hallways don't have anything. There's nowhere that girls feel safe walking around at night on campus." These fears are founded. IUPUI's daily crime log shows that within one 60-day period, at least 8 instances of dating violence and sexual battery were reported. In addition to this, at least 6 rapes. Imagine the difference if IUPUI listened to its students. Would all sexual assault cease? No, of course not. But they would be decreased if improved safety measures were put in place. Students are stepping up, and so IUPUI has already responded. They said, "Any instance of sexual assault on our campus is one too many. We appreciate our students calling attention to this issue. We constantly review our safety measures and are examining what policies and equipment would make the most difference." This response gives me hope, but we need to see if IUPUI will actually follow through. Sexual assault and rape is a serious problem on campuses, and IUPUI is no exception. This problem affects all of us, not just women or those who identify as women. We all need to come together if we're going to put an end to this problem. I have made 2 simple proposals: cameras in all public areas and improved alert systems. I want everyone to just pause and take a deep breath. This is a hard topic and one that you may feel powerless about, but I want to remind you that you are not powerless, but powerful. We need to all come together to spread awareness, and you can start by having conversations, by making a post on social media about this topic. You can also be proactive in ensuring your own safety as well as the safety of other students by following these tips from Purdue University. Use the buddy system when walking at night. Trust your instincts. If you feel unsafe, leave or call someone you trust. Always tell someone where you are going. Be aware of your surroundings. And if you see something, say something. If you yourself have been violated sexually, please make a report. Nothing will change if you don't stand up for yourself and call out the perpetrator. Remember, you are worth it and you're worth protecting. If someone confides in you that they have been violated sexually, encourage them to make a report and be with them throughout the process. It's not easy. Trust me, I know. I implore you not to stay silent, but to speak up for yourself and your fellow students. Speak up and be heard. IUPUI has already responded. Now we just need to make sure that they follow through because we deserve to have an education without fear. Thank you.